Closer.
Hey everyone! Welcome back. We don't have a presentation.
Wait, well,
today.
you're doing it all wrong. Hey, everybody, welcome to That's Dalicious. Wrong. Welcome to That's Dalicious.
We don't have a presentation today, so...
Yeah, we decided not to do any fancy presentation today, so Eliana will be doing live drawing as we are going throughout the show this evening. Hello. Eliana, do you know what day it is? It's today, because we don't know. We've lost track of time. And Eliana's throwing stuff around the office. Why don't you stop doing that? Pick up whatever you just knocked over. Welcome to, I think it's Friday the 10th. Yep. Good Friday for our some of our friends that celebrate Easter on this coming weekend. So it is Good Friday for us. Orthodox, we celebrate Easter actually next weekend. We got to make eggs. Or as we say in Macedonian, yaitza. Can you say yaitza?
Yaitza.
Yaitza. She's learning. So, yeah, we're gonna a little bit of a lighter show today. We actually spent 40 minutes yesterday doing all kinds of stuff, but we do have. Hey, look who it is! We do have our first person saying hello. It is Daniela Janevsky. Daniela Janevsky is working on the front lines, and we do thank you for your hard work. Good Friday indeed. Yes, you finally had a day off. I finally had a day off. Been working nonstop at home. We want to thank our big shot, big.
Hold on, I'm almost ready.
Okay, she's getting it ready. And of course, everybody who has been awesome over the last month. We've been doing it's almost 25. I don't know how many shows. A lot of shows we've done. I think this is the third week we've done this. I don't even know anymore. I've lost track. We do have the Patreon, patreon.com/Dalibor. If you want to help kind of subscribe or join us and help us out and kind of buy equipment. We've actually had a couple folks help us out. We were able to buy a light. The big shot patrons, we have one so far, and that's Jordon. That's it.
Be a Patreon and you will be on the show.
Be a patron and you will be on the show. So thank you, Jordon. We really appreciate it. You need a what?
Tissue.
We'll go get a tissue. I'll wait right here for you. You could have just used your sleeve.
Keep talking.
Kids, keep talking. Anyways, yeah, thank you, Jordon, for being a big shot patron. Big shot. Yeah, so we're going to do some fun stuff today because starting tomorrow, Saturday, we're going to have our first tournament. This will be a tournament of your favorite breakfast foods. So you better...
You can't talk until I say your name. And that is how you take over a show, people. You see, we're going to be hosting a tournament tomorrow.
Okay, so we're going to be hosting a tournament in the comments tomorrow where we have basically our favorite breakfast foods, right? So we're going to list out our favorite breakfast foods, and then we're going to have kind of because we missed out on March Madness. I'm a big basketball fan, and missing out on March Madness was a big deal for me. But we can have a March Madness, now April Madness, in the comments and with this show by listing out our favorite foods, breakfast foods, and having them go up against each other, where one breakfast food will be labeled the champion, le champion.
And that is what we'll have for breakfast the next day.
And that's what we'll have for breakfast then the very next day, and we'll take pictures. Anyways, what is your favorite breakfast food, Eliana?
Chocolate chip pancakes.
You look tiny. Why don't you get a little bit closer here?
Chocolate chip pancakes.
Chocolate chip pancakes. Are you sure?
Yes.
I like chocolate chip pancakes. You know what we had today? Waffles. Waffles are really good. Buttermilk waffles are fantastic. Another great breakfast food I like is bacon. Bacon is always really yummy. What about you? What other breakfast foods do you like?
Bagels.
Bagels are good. Do you like them toasted? Do you like them
with cream cheese and toasted in the
toaster? Toasted in the toaster. That's usually where you get them toasted at. You're gonna fall. I got it. Don't worry. No kidding. Yes. So why don't you stop playing? I have the controls over here. So we're gonna do our tournament of the best breakfast foods. We're also gonna do a tournament of favorite cartoon shows as a kid. So if you were a kid, which I think everybody at some point was a kid, why don't you sit up a little bit, because right now your head is down here. Let's do this. All right, so we can see you better. But it doesn't mean you can lean back. You still got to sit up.
Sure, I can.
Make yourself presentable, young lady. What We're also going to do our favorite cartoon
No,
shows.
I'm
We'll have
just
a
lazy. I
tournament.
didn't want to lean against something.
You're just lazy. Yes, millennial. No, we're going to do our favorite cartoon shows as well. Yeah. So in the comments of this one, list out your favorite breakfast foods, list out your favorite cartoon shows, and we're going to add them to our big tournament, our big kind of survivor-ish tournament. And then we'll do the big tournament tomorrow for the breakfast foods, and then we'll do the cartoons after. Oh, there we go. Looking lovely, Ellie.
Thank you.
Yes, I didn't hear a looking lovely Dolly Boar, and that makes me a little sad inside. I did up my hair, and we're going from there. Yes. So, what's your favorite cartoon, actually, Eliana?
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony's favorite cartoon?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Even though it's not running anymore.
It's it finally ended, but okay. My Little Pony.
There's gonna be a new show coming.
A new My Little Pony show is coming, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. You know my favorite cartoon show was when I was growing up?
What?
Voltron. The original Voltron show. Yep. The original Voltron show. Oh, Waffles and Go-Go Gadget. Those are great. Waffles, Go-Go Gadget. What's Maxim's? Mark says Happy Good Friday, Mark. Great to hear from you. Maxim's favorite is Scooby-Doo. That's his favorite cartoon. Yours too. All right, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry was good. I grew up on Tom and Jerry. I grew up on Popeye. Those are two of the Bugs Bunny was also the Roadrunner was fantastic. The Roadrunner was Chef's Kiss. The Looney Tunes, yes. So a lot of good stuff, a lot of good cartoons. If you list them in the comments. So you've got a few already there. You've got a few foods there. Tell us what your favorite breakfast foods are, what your favorite cartoons were. We'll do our turn. I think it'll be kind of fun. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Babar, did you like Babar? You didn't know what Babar was? No. Back in my day, when I was young, we had Mr. Dress Up. Mr. Dress Up was a lot of fun. It was on the Canadian channel. Jetsons was a really good one. Mr. Dress Up, for anybody in the Detroit area knows Mr. Dress Up. It was the Canadian like a imagination show, almost like the Canadian version of a Pitulitze. Those are really good, which is basically for us, it's crepes, Macedonian crepes. Not a country. Alf. Oh, Alf was terrifying, but I loved Alf from Melmac. Yeah, I remember Alf was from Melmac. Do you guys remember Alf's original name? What?
No,
it was like Harvey or what's that?
What was Mr. Dress Up?
Oh, Mr. Dress Up was like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, kind of, but it was made in Canada, and he had like puppets and stuff too. But it was actually really cool. I liked Mr. Dress Up. They had a lot of cool like crafts that you would do. Dungeon Master. I remember Dungeon Master from Mark. Yeah, your picture's not showing up there. Let's click it again. Okay, no, there you go.
Dora the Explorer.
Dora. Eliana liked Dora when she was growing up. That was good. She's still kind of young, so that's yeah. But Dungeon Master was good. Mark, if you like Dungeon Master, hop on Netflix and watch The Dark Crystal. They made that remember that movie in the 80s called The Dark Crystal? That was like a crazy movie with like the animatronic puppets and stuff. They made a TV series about that. It's really cool. So check it out. You might like that. What else?
Carmen Sandiego is good.
Carmen Sandiego is really good. Yeah. You actually really like Carmen because you're kind of learning stuff too, right? John says Kimba the White Lion. That's a very good one. That was before your time, Ellie. I liked Kimba a lot. Did you know that the Kimba the White Lion had a direct influence on a lot of the stuff that happened with Lion King? Some of the scenes are almost exactly the same from the Kimba TV show, Kimba movies.
There's also She-Ra.
Yes, it was awesome. Yeah. Divna says she loved Mr. Dress Up. Jem was awesome. I loved. You know what? I was a dude, but I liked Jem. I think I was going through puberty at the time, and Jem and the Holograms were like a musical group. And by day, they were like just regular girls. And at nighttime, they turned into like a superstar musical group. They actually made like a live action movie. And they made, I think there was another cartoon. Go Kimba. Yeah. Mark says Go Kimba. Also like, so I mentioned Voltron was awesome. The original Voltron. Transformers. The Transformers cartoon was awesome. And let me tell you something. The Transformers toys were so good that you could take any car or any vehicle and it would turn into a robot. And they made this sound. You guys remember this sound, right? Yeah, that was a good sound. G-Force, that was the Gerbil Force, I think. The Gerbil, I don't know. But Pokemon is a popular one. But I like the Transformers, and me and your Uncle Tony loved the Transformers so much. We couldn't afford them, though, because this was the 80s, and we didn't have a lot of money. So you know what we did?
What?
We made Transformers out of paper, and they were fully functioning Transformers out of paper. And actually, because I love dinosaurs back in the day, I love the Dinobots from the Transformers. So we made like dinosaur Transformers, fully no yawning, because yawning is contagious. It can make me yawn. Fully functioning Transformers out of paper. Yeah, we were Poe, and that's all we could do. But it was great. Like if 4-star creativity to happen. I should find those sometimes. I also like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. Why don't you tell a story about a cartoon?
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's just try to make a picture here.
Okay, never mind. Here, I'm over here now. I got to show you guys something that I made way back in the day when I was young, when I was Ellie's age.
Oh, yeah.
I loved
remember those.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Me and your Uncle Tony loved the Ninja Turtles so much that I made comic books back when I was your age, like 10, 11 years old, 12 years old, somewhere around there, of Ninja Turtles comics with all the characters. And this is back when I thought I could be like a comic book artist. And it started in color and it ended in black and white. I should like scan these in and post them online, right? Check that out. I mean, it's kind of cool. They had characters, and this first issue, the very first issue was called, it was Fighting Fire with Fire, and it was a fox. Oh, Firefox. Maybe I actually invented Firefox. August, number 1 from August, and the price, priceless, it says. You see that? It says, priceless. There we go. There you go. I made like 3 issues of that. That was really good. You can see them next time, all right? No. Sit.
You can't.
You can't leave. We're in the middle of a show.
But I nailed it.
Yeah, I don't care about Nailed It. Nailed It's a great show. John says thumbs up. See, John, thank you. Yes, somebody agrees with me. So cartoons and breakfast foods are always a lot of fun. What else can we have a tournament about? Books. Kids. Ooh, I got an idea.
What?
We can do a special live episode. Ready? Riff a little bit.
Okay. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Oh, Timber.
And cats and
Hey, guess what? We can do a live episode because you guys like charades, right? Charades is a lot of fun. Maybe one of our future episodes, we can play. You guys remember these books? The Choose Your Own Adventure books? Yeah. So we have a few of them here. The Choose Your Own Adventure books. And these were a blast. Like, I remember going into my school's library and getting these books and reading them nonstop. Because they would have all these different stories, right? You would have you would go and turn to page 68. Oh, you turn to page 68 and it'll tell you, okay, if you want to go on in the mountain, go to page 70. If you want to turn back, go to 72. They were kind of like video games, but on paper. It was kind of cool. So maybe one of these days we can play one of these Choose Your Own Adventure books and have everybody in the audience make the decision of which way we're going to go. How does that sound? So there we got a few ideas of some cool stuff we can do. Choose Your Own Adventure could be a lot of fun. John's in the comments right now. John's going to be our guest on Wednesday. Yeah, John's I actually have worked with John. Mark knows John. A bunch of folks know John. Yeah, he's an artist just like you. And we're going to have him on Wednesday. He's going to talk about some of the cool creative stuff that he's doing. You guys have to see his awesome artwork. It's really cool. It's really cool. Anyways, so that's some of the fun stuff we're going to do. Yeah. Choose Your Own Adventure. So yeah, we'll play that. And that's basically kind of, it wasn't going to be a long show today. It's kind of a shorter show, but enough to kind of get some idea of some of the things. For those people that want to, stick tuned. I like to say stick tuned instead of stay tuned. Stick tuned. I'm going to be spinning some music later tonight for Gut Friday. So G-U-D, like umlaut, which is the, ready? It's like G-U-D. Good Friday. And it'll be my first.
Word of the day.
No, it's not a Macklish word. Maybe it is the Macklish word of the day. I don't know, because I didn't prepare a Macklish word of the day today. But I'm going to be spinning some good old Eastern European music, Macedonian, Serbian, some good old ex-Yugoslavian hits. It's going to be a lot of fun. So stick around if you're interested in that. Other than that, I think it's kind of. Do you have a joke of the day, Ellie?
Oh yes, of course I do.
Oh, yes, of course she does. What's your joke of the day?
I was really upset after Tato broke my favorite pen.
Wait, you were really upset after I broke your favorite pen?
But you said, don't worry, I'll make this right.
Don't worry, I'll make this right. WRITE. I love this little girl. She's my partner in crime. Anyways, and you tell everybody what you made today.
Oh, yeah. I made cinnamon roll bread.
She made a cinnamon roll bread, and it was phenomenal. You're taking school classes, right? You got your 90 plus minutes of actual schoolwork that you're doing every day. You're also doing dance. You have your Zoom dance class tomorrow, which is kind of cool. And you have the Mondays and Saturdays. So you're doing that. And then you're doing some home economics stuff with Mama, aren't you? Where you're learning how not to yawn during live streams. You're learning how to cook, how to clean, how to basically maintain a house and be independent. That's what home economics is really about. It's not just like being in a kitchen or whatever. It's understanding and being able to take care of yourself and your house, whether it's food or cleaning or organizing or whatever, or yawning. You're really yawning. Maybe you got to go to bed.
No.
Everybody, Eliana's going to go to bed.
No.
Anyways, thank you guys for joining. I'm hungry now. I have some more of that. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We are recording today or live streaming, I should say, today from the office. Maybe we should get some posters up, right? Yeah, we'll pick out some posters, put them up behind us. And maybe we're going to do our show from here a little bit more often. What do you think about that? Yeah, maybe, possibly. We'll see. The lighting's a lot better in here. Everybody, thank you so much. We hope you have an awesome rest of the day today. Whatever day this is. I don't even know what day it is.
It's Friday.
Is it Friday? It's Friday.
It's Good Friday.
It is Good Friday. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on a Good Friday. I'm Dali Domovsky.
I'm Dali.
And you've been watching That's Dalicious.
Woo! See you later.
See you later. John says potato show.
Yes. Woo!
Diana says hearts for Eliana, of course. And have a great Good Friday.
Woo! Potato show.